You know, with 24 hours before the trade deadline, anything was possible. I asked Coach Pop this morning if the Spurs were still exploring and pursuing their trade options.
We explore every day, sure. We always do that. We just never end up with anything.
Well, that was this morning. Tonight, they ended up with something. The Spurs have traded for veteran big man Kurt Thomas. Now, here's the Thomas file. He went to TCU. He's a 12-year vet. You remember him for the Phoenix Suns. He's in the last year of his contract. He's 6'9", 206 pounds. He does a pretty good job on the boards, averaging 7 points and 8 rebounds a game, and he plays a lot, 25 minutes a game. Again, I asked Pop this morning if there were any trades in the works. This was his answer.
This is like the other 10 or 12 years since I've been here. The last time we made a trade of significance was never, right? You know, I mean, on the par with these other guys, you know, they're dealing at a different altitude than us. You know, what did that cost Dallas? 10, 12 million bucks to do that deal? We're not doing that.
So then what about all the rumors and speculation?
And that's part of the fun. You know, if you guys didn't speculate, nobody'd care about what was going on, and none of us would have a job. So thank you for all your BS speculation.
Well, it didn't turn out to be BS, did it, huh? We turned out to be right for a change. As for the current guys, this is a tough move because Brent Barry was so well liked here in San Antonio. Now, the good news for Brent, he goes back to Seattle where he played 5 years. The Pacific Northwest is also home. He went to Oregon State. Both Brent and Cisco Elson's contracts were up at the end of the year, so is Thomas's. So this matches basically dollar for dollar. The Spurs just add a much better big man to the deal with Shaq in the playoffs. What's wild about this trade was that for most of the day, it looked like the Spurs were going after Ron Artest. He, of course, is best known for the malice at the Palace, the brawl in Detroit, that got him suspended for an entire season. Apparently, R.C. Buford had 2 deals on his desk this morning. The Spurs and Kings got very close to a deal for Cisco, Barry, and the pick to the Kings for Artest. But in the end, that wasn't enough for the Kings, who backed out of that trade. Interesting. Hey, Tony Parker was working out today. Says he's 100%. Coach Pop said he will get some minutes tomorrow night. The Spurs left for Minnesota this afternoon. More from Tony tonight at 10 o'clock. Meanwhile, tonight's the night in Phoenix, the Valley of the Sun, in a frenzy over Shaq. The big fella makes his much-anticipated debut in a Suns uniform against guess who? Kobe and the Lakers, his old little buddy. The national media has descended on Phoenix, and I'll tell you what, that's a great storyline. And Jason Kidd makes his Maverick debut tonight as well. This is a good one. Dallas at division-leading New Orleans. Kidd shot around with his new squad. He will be in the lineup tonight. Again, Kurt Thomas, veteran big man, will help the Spurs guard Shaquille O'Neal, guard Yao Ming in the playoffs. Francisco Elson, nice guy, wasn't getting it done as far as defensively, so the Spurs went out to, again, a 1-year deal.
Sad to see Brent Barry go, but
nice
you know.
guy. We love Bones.
Yeah. All right, Don, thanks. We'll be right back.
Bones?